interesting, and I just want to discuss it here today. All right, so T-Mobile has a national advertising campaign that they're kind of pushing this like save 20% compared to the other big guys. That's literally the quote and a lot of the branding that you'll see on the commercials and the advertisements and all those things. So the claims that they're making in terms of the savings, they're starting to receive pushback. Their competitors are filing complaints with the NAD, National Advertising Division, and which I think is a part of the Better Business Bureau, that there's a lot of things in these claims that T-Mobile makes that aren't true or are deceptive in nature. So the save on every plan, the save 20%, compared to the other big guys versus AT&T and Verizon, and then they discuss all these different value adds. I mean, they're just advertising their plans. I don't really see anything outrageous about that. But with your competitors filing complaints, it just puts like a spotlight on how you're advertising. So T-Mobile responds to the NAD and says that we've made changes to the advertisements, and I think that's just to get the NAD to get off their ass, to just relax a little bit on them and stop breathing down their neck. So what they did was I guess they adjusted the advertisement so it wasn't really covering the extra perks or whatever, and all these different streaming services and stuff. Like, again, I don't know how the customer views this, right? If the customer can discern between value and price, right? Because those two things are different. But that's kind of a decision I think that the NAD has to make. What is considered deceptive or what's in the fine print and all those good things. But adjustments have been made. Now, the main thing that the NAD wants T-Mobile to stop doing is the 20% savings, because T-Mobile is counting on people seeing all the stuff that they put in the plan versus if you had to pay for all that stuff from the other guys, it would result in a 20% savings. So there actually, when it comes to the plan itself, there isn't a 20% savings. And this is one of the things I've been describing to people. If you're shopping because of price, you're not going to get a 20% savings. You're getting a 20% savings if you have to pay for all those services through AT&T and Verizon separately versus if you had it bundled with, T-Mobile's most premium plan, which is the Experience Beyond or whatever it is. So carriers are never going to change. These providers are going to make commercials, advertisements, marketing campaigns, blitzes, in order to make themselves look like they're giving you the world for pennies on the dollar. And we know that's not true. We know that things are deceptive within the industry. You just have to make a decision on, when I compare this plan to this plan, what do I get and how much do I pay, right? Value is what you get, price is what you pay. You view both of those things. You decide, what is it that I need and how much am I willing to pay? It's true. There's ways to save and pay the least at T-Mobile. And there's really cheap, affordable ways to get AT&T and Verizon. You would just have to shop. And the existence of the NAD and the Better Business Bureau, this branch, is just trying to keep these companies in check from running roughshod all over the place and just saying and doing whatever they want. Sometimes just slaps on the hand, and sometimes they recommend changes. Again, these companies can continue to lie and be deceptive all they want. But you guys just got to be smart and be, with a fine-tooth comb, go through the details and know what you're paying for. A lot of people do get played on phone deals and other things, but just be mindful. The T-Mobile plans are no longer tax inclusive. I think we start there, right? And that really does hurt value and hurt pricing. And then from there, I think you go with what you're getting for what you're paying. Anyways, let me know what you think about all this, your thoughts and opinions on the advertising here from T-Mobile. And if you've done any shopping lately, how'd they stack up compared to the competitors? Let me know. Drop me some comments. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.